Hi, this is Mike Ringo with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of November 14th. The election is over. How will a Trump administration affect your freight cost? Okay, you win. If you watched last week's 2-Minute Warning, you noted the fact that I was thankful that the elections were over and we could go back to running our businesses. But some of you got back to me and said, wait a second, not so fast. We'd like some information about how this change in administrations could affect transportation policy and rules and our freight cost. Well, coincidentally, the day after the elections, I was invited to be part of a panel discussion at the Journal of Commerce's Inland Distribution Conferences. And guess what? The topic was identical to the things you were asking for. How will the Trump administration affect transportation policy and freight cost? Well, guess what? Instead of having me share what I think, I went out and asked a friend of mine who was a part of that panel to share his thoughts. And so what we've done is we went and asked Randy Mullet, who's the head of Mullet Strategies, to do an on-the-record podcast and share his thoughts about how the Trump administration can impact things like infrastructure, the FMCSA, and a wide range of issues that you need to know about. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with Randy, I've known him for a lot of years, and he is the consummate professionals. He was the Vice President of Legislative Affairs for Conway, and he's also been on a lot of very consequential and significant boards. National Association of Manufacturers, the American Trucking Association, numerous industry research groups, and Randy has an unusually keen eye for helping us understand how policy gets translated into actions, and these actions affect how we ship and receive products. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to Transact.com and download the On the Record podcast with Randy Mullet. It will help you to understand what the future in transportation looks like under a Trump administration. Now, we also talked about things beyond infrastructure and rulemaking, things like trade policies that a lot of people are concerned about. Now, we make all of this available to you because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you. We're on your team, we're here to help, and we are passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.